8-Bit Dylan. Time for the intro to my videos. Just make weird noises with your mouth. Aphmau, Shubble, Nick Dominates, and Lauren Z Side. These are the 4 remaining contestants in YouTuber Survivor All-Stars. One of them will be leaving today and will be down to the final 3. Who will it be? Who are you rooting for? Let's find out on the final Immunity Challenge episode of YouTuber Survivor All-Stars. Welcome everyone to the second to final episode of YouTuber Survivor All-Stars. Life Simmer was voted out in the last episode, all because Nick Dominates was able to pull in enough allies to get his former partner out of this game. I don't know where he's going. Oh my god, Nick, what are you doing? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let him do his thing. Apparently the swimming's fixed. Is he swimming laps? He is swimming laps. It's fixed. I don't even know how it got fixed, but yay! I'm happy about that. Maybe the newest update fixed that. But in the last episode, Life Simmer was voted out. Oh no! No! The trash plant's actually working now, the way it's supposed to. Uh-oh. We should probably get rid of that. But I'm gonna see if they'll do it on their own accord. But yes, in the last episode, Life Simmer was voted out, and we are down to the final 4. And after this episode, we'll be down to the final 3. And after that, the jury will then decide who will be winning this game. I am so excited. I am so hyped to see what's going to happen. I have no idea whatsoever on who is going to win this game. And I am excited to join you guys on the ride to find out who the winner will be. I love that the swimming has just now started working. It's not like we could have used that for the entire season, because it just doesn't make any sense that they never swam in the ocean for most of the show. So in the last episode, it seems that Shubble and Aphmau worked with Nick Dominates in order to get Life Simmer out because they saw Life Simmer as a huge threat, which I don't blame them because Life Simmer in this game had already won. And she had a huge target on her back, and if she would have made it to the final 3, there's no doubt she would have had a ton of the jury votes. But will that alliance continue into the final 4? I'm not so sure, because everyone in this game is now a huge threat. As for Shubble, she's got a ton of relationships with some of the former jury members, including like Jacksepticeye, and I believe LD Shadow Lady was one of them. I could be wrong about LD Shadow Lady, but Shubble is definitely someone to consider eliminating because she does have those jury connections. But Aphmau is also a huge threat, mostly because Aphmau is the kind of person that has been working with a ton of the cast. She's received a few votes here and there, but she is able to keep herself safe every single week. And similar to that is Miss Lauren Z Side. Lauren has basically been using the strategy of flip-flopping back and forth throughout the game. It did not work for her in YouTuber Big Brother Heroes vs. Villains, but it definitely worked for her here in YouTuber Survivor All-Stars, and it's managed to get her to the final 4. And lastly, we've got Nick Dominates, the last guy left on the cast, and Nick has been playing a phenomenal game. Every time someone has targeted him in this game, he has found a way to eliminate them, including Jacksepticeye, including Life Simmer, and he has been picking off targets one by one. His strategy is flawless, but is it enough to win him jury votes? I'm not so sure. All 4 of them are playing different games, and it'll be interesting to see who the final last standing person will be. All 4 of them are playing very different games, and it'll be super intriguing to see whose gameplay shines at the very end. And as you guys know, the brand new Parenthood Game Pack just came out for The Sims 4, and we are going to be doing a Parenthood themed challenge today, where we're going to take all of our contestants and show off their kid versions of themselves, and those kids will be competing in a challenge. the final immunity challenge to see who will be in the final 3 guaranteed. All right, so I think that Nick is glitched real quick. So I'm gonna save him. He's been sitting in this like pool for a while now. I'm getting a little worried. I'm still a little worried. He hasn't moved from this single spot at all. Maybe I shouldn't have been super excited that the swimming laps thing was fixed. Can I teleport him? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Get out of the ocean. Oh, God. What'd I do? There. Okay, now he's fixed. Whew. Oh, for a minute there, he was just, you know, sinking into the ground. No big deal. I'm actually super proud of Aphmau this season above all the rest, because all the rest got decently far in the seasons that they were in. But Aphmau, she got out about midway through the game, and she is like over and above exceeded her expectations for this season, and she's got herself into the final 4, which I'm so proud of. She's definitely upped her gameplay from last time. I mean, shoot, she's had almost a full year in order to prepare for this, because the last time she was on a show was a year ago with YouTuber Survivor. The very first season, mind you, and she had to work without any kind of know-how of the game. Hey, Shubble, since you're chilling near the fire, do you mind throwing this trash can in there? Because, yeah. Girl, that's gotta smell terrible. I'm wondering if Shubble will be cut off from the finals like she was in YouTuber Big Brother. I know she's hoping that doesn't happen, but you never know. Okay, so Nick, you're just gonna like make some food. You're making some grilled fruit, but now you're gonna go eat something else? All right, do you, whatever. Whatever, just wasting food. Also soon, I need to give Shubble her reward for winning immunity last week. This will be the last reward given out because whoever wins immunity this week, their reward is literally just making it into the final 3. Because unlike past seasons of our reality shows, there's going to be 3 people in the finals that could potentially win this, and the jury, including the viewers, will help decide who that winner is. Now let me explain exactly how jury votes work, because I think some people are confused. So I have been keeping track of the relationships that everyone had when they were booted from the game. I've tracked those so that way they don't ever deteriorate, they don't ever change. Then, once we know who the final 3 are, we determine, based off the relationships that people have built with the final 3 when they were in the game, on top of the gameplay that the final 3 has made, much like the backstabs and betrayals twists that we used in the last 2 Big Brother seasons, it'll determine which jury member votes for which final 3 contestant. So say, for example, say LD Shadow Lady had a stronger relationship with Nick Dominates than any of the other people that are in the final 3. And say Nick Dominates made a lot of game moves compared to the other 3 that'll, on top of his already good relationship with LD Shadow Lady, bump up his relationship with LD Shadow Lady because of his gameplay, which then leads LD Shadow Lady to vote for Nick Dominates to win the game. Now, that was just an example. I have no idea what the relationships are. I only track them, and then I look at them once we're at the finale night. But that's just kind of an example of how the jury votes will go. Contestants are rewarded on good gameplay, as well as building good relationships with those that they've voted out. Much like the actual show of Big Brother and Survivor. Now, a few of you guys are huge fans of my reality show series, and I do have to say something. This will be the final reality show series that I do in The Sims 4. Now, at least for now, there could be another future season, planned, but there is no plans for me to do another season after this, and I'm going to explain why. As much fun as it is doing reality show series, I need something fresh and new for my channel. And so, I have planned a brand new Sims 4 series in a similar kind of light to my reality show series that I've already been doing for the last year. Now, I'm not going to say exactly what the series is because it's still in development and it's not 100% going to happen, but it does involve murder, it is not a reality show, and it will be super intense. And it will also include The Sims 4. So I hope you guys are excited for some of the future plans I have for YouTube. All right, now that Shubble's awake, I think I'm going to give her her reward. So in honor of Shubble winning, she has earned a foot massage from one of the other contestants. And so Siri is going to help us decide who exactly that's going to be. Siri, please pick a number between 1 and 3.
It's 2.
It's 2, which means 1, 2. Nick Dominates is going to be giving a foot massage to Shubble. I'm wondering if this will help build the relationship between Nick Dominates and Shubble. So I have forced her to have to ask him. Oh God, here they come. I bet you her feet are all kinds of nasty because she's been walking around barefoot outside. And he's gonna have to, oh my God, he's so skinny. Nick, you've lost so much weight. Oh my God, while being out here. That's crazy. I just now realized that. Same with Shubble. Oh yeah, of course your feet are gonna hurt, girl. Oh my God, Queen, get it. Yes. Get it, girl. Get that. Oh, that is so gross. Look at those squared off toes and feet. Get it, Sims feet. Oh my God. Okay, girl. She is like freaking out about her feet. Like, just chill. She's like, I'm a queen. Well, hopefully she enjoyed that foot massage. I think she gets a trait. Yeah, she does. Refreshed phalanges. So get it. Hopefully that actually helped out their relationship, possibly. I don't know if they develop any kind of relationship when they massage someone's foot, but you know what? We gonna find out. So I think it's about time that I actually leave this saved game and I head on over to another saved game where I have the final 4 contestants, all as children, ready to compete in the final immunity challenge for YouTuber Survivor All-Stars. I'm so excited to see who is going to be, for sure, getting a spot in that final 3, but we won't know until we watch. So here we go. Welcome everyone to the final immunity challenge. Here on display are some of the rooms from the new Parenthood stuff pack or game pack. I keep calling it a stuff pack, it's a game pack because it adds new gameplay mechanics into the game. And here we have kid versions of all of our favorite contestants in the final 4. We've got Nick Dominates, we've got Aphmau, we've got Shubble, and we've got Lauren Z Side. And then we've got my version of myself. We've got Mr. 8-Bit here, the father. Ugh, oh God, of all 4 of these kids, I'm so sorry, children, that I have to be your parent. Now, the new Parenthood game pack does not add any kind of new, like, challenge activities I could use. So instead, we are gonna be playing Don't Wake the Llama Kids Edition. All 4 children will be going head-to-head against each other in a game of Don't Wake the Llama. If they manage to make the tower fall, they are eliminated from this immunity challenge. So good luck, contestants, and may the best survivor win. All right, there go our contestants. They're entering into the chamber. Let's make it sound super scary. Let's see who will win this challenge as it starts right now. Oh, and I'm so sorry, Aphmau. You have caused the tower to fall, which does mean, Aphmau, you are eliminated from this final immunity challenge. It's now between Shubble, Lauren Z Side, and Nick Dominates. All right, time for the next round. Oh, and I am so sorry, Shubble. Wow, that was a quick round. I'm so sorry, Shubble. You have lost this immunity challenge. It is now between Lauren Z Side and Nick Dominates to win the final immunity challenge. One of them will be secured a spot in that final 3. All right, here we go. Nick Dominates versus Lauren Z Side. Who will win? Let's find out. Congratulations, Nick dominates. Nick, you are for sure making it to the final 3 of this game, which does mean we will have a guy in the final 3. And I'm so sorry, Lauren Z's side, that does mean you could potentially be leaving today in the final tribal council. Now, before we say goodbye to these adorable kid versions of our favorite contestants, I kind of want to try one thing from the Parenthood Game Pack. So one of the cool things is you can do projects now. So we're gonna start working on a volcano. Now wait, can they team up on this? Oh my god, yes. Have all of the kids assist on this project. They're all learning responsibility. Aw, look at this, guys. You know what? Let's get me involved with this too. Let's get everyone involved assisting with this volcano project. This is adorable. Oh, I guess I can't. There's too many people. Can I assist? Look at it. He's like, I want to join in. Aww. Look at this. They're so cute. Yes, bash that clay. They're making a volcano. Aww. I'm in love with this. This is cute. I like it. I love it. This is nice. And they learn like good traits. So that's what the Parenthood Game Pack does, is it allows you to really shape how they're going to be when they grow up from when they're kids. So you can teach them good traits, you can teach them bad traits, you can just let them be crazy little creatures if you want them to be, honestly. And, you know, hopefully it'll teach them to play well in Survivor in the future once they grow up and they go on YouTuber Survivor All-Stars. That's right. And congratulations again to Nick for winning that immunity. That means that Nick will be one of the 3 people that you can vote in the poll that'll be in the description of this video at the very end for who you want to win the game. But don't check that out just yet until you see the tribal council. Yay, look how happy they are. Aww. It's so cute. Wait, let's start the chemical reaction. Oh, it works. That is so cute. Oh, I can't see it. Okay, there. That is so cute. Well, thank you so much, contestants in your kid forms. It's time for us to go to your adult versions and do the final tribal council to find out who will be sent packing and become the final member of the jury. Welcome everyone to the final tribal council of YouTuber Survivor All-Stars. Once the votes are read, the decision is final and the person voted out will be the final person eliminated from the game and will become the final jury member. You guys have already submitted your votes and there are no more hidden immunity idols that could possibly be used, so it's time to read the votes. The first vote is for Shovel. The second vote is for Lauren Z side. The third vote is for Shovel. That's 2 votes Shovel, 1 vote Lauren Z side. Will we go down to a tie? Let's find out. And the fourth and final vote is for and the final person voted out of YouTuber Survivor All-Stars, Shovel. I'm so sorry, Shovel. And once again, you are clipped from the game just before the very end. You played a great game, but sadly, the tribe has spoken. I am so sorry, Shovel. It seems that you were way too much of a threat for everyone in the game because of your amazing relationships with some of the jury members, and people just didn't want to go up against you in the finals, which does mean, I'm so sorry, Shovel, you are the final jury member in this game, but congratulations to Afmao, Lauren Z side, and Nick Dominates. Next week's episode, one of those 3 will be winning this game. Now, before I go off and I show you the votes, even though I'm probably not going to show you the votes because it's obvious that everyone voted for Shovel, in the description down below, there is a link to a poll. I need you guys, the viewers, to fill out that poll for who you think deserves to win this game, based off their gameplay, based off their strategy, based off of who deserves it the most. Will it be Aphmau, Lauren's Eastside, or Nick Dominates? Make sure to supply your vote. Make sure that you only vote once. I'm going to make sure that you have to log in with your Google account. And I'm so sorry, Shubble, once again, that you were eliminated. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of YouTuber Survivor All-Stars. Thank you again to EA for providing me with a code for the Parenthood Game Pack. And until the future, bye-bye.